June Vincent was photographed in 1947. This image captured the actress during that year when she was active in Hollywood films and working within the American studio system during the post-war period. James Brown was born on May 3, 1933 in Barnwell, South Carolina. Known as the Godfather of Soul, Brown was one of the greatest showmen in entertainment, with hits including Please, 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 Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, and It's a Man's World. The Seeburg Select-O-Matic 200 music library system was produced in 1948. This jukebox system was manufactured that year and became part of the American music industry's commercial equipment during the late 1940s. A young woman enjoyed the sun at Coney Island Beach in New York in 1952. This Kodachrome shot captured her at that famous New York beach destination during a warm day at that public recreational location. Elizabeth Blair modeled sportswear in 1934, wearing a golfing dress in white linen with white Oxfords and a golfing glove. This image was produced as a fashion photograph showcasing women's sporting attire of that period. Sophia Loren posed on the hood of a 300 SL Mercedes-Benz Gullwing at the Rally of Cinema in Rome in 1956. This photo shoot captured the Italian actress alongside the iconic German sports car at that Rome event. The original cast of Three's Company was photographed in 1979. This image captured the full original cast of the popular American television sitcom during the year the show was actively airing on network television. Lonnie Donegan was born on April 29, 1931 in Bridgerton, Glasgow, Scotland. Known as the King of Skiffle, he was a major influence on 1960s British pop and rock musicians and passed away on November 3, 2002 at age 71. Audrey Hepburn was photographed at her home in London in 1990. This image captured the legendary actress at her personal residence in the British capital during the final years of her life before her death in 1993. The Art Deco Mercury Streamliner from 1936 was designed in Chicago by American industrial designer Henry Dreyfuss, who lived from 1904 to 1972. This train represented a major achievement in American industrial and transportation design. Woody Guthrie was photographed in 1940. This image captured the American folk singer and songwriter during one of the most productive periods of his career when he was composing and performing his most enduring songs. A girl was photographed sitting on a windowsill in Kentucky in 1964. This image captured a young woman at a window in that American state during the mid-1960s in what appears to be a casual, candid photograph. Muddy Waters died of heart failure on April 30, 1983, at age 70 at his home in Westmont, Illinois. Waters was a key figure in the post-war blues scene and is widely cited as the father of modern Chicago blues. Dick Dale was born on May 4, 1937, in Boston, Massachusetts. The pioneer of surf music drew on Middle Eastern scales and experimented with reverb, earning the title King of the Surf Guitar with iconic recordings including Misirlou, Pipeline, and Taco Wagon. Lana Turner spent her vacation at the Hotel Coral Casino Beach in Santa Barbara, California in 1951. These photographs of the actress at that beach hotel were taken by photographer Earl Thiessen during her stay. A female dustman known as a dustwoman was photographed carrying a tub of old cans back to her dust cart in England in 1941. The image was taken by photographer Fred Ramage during that wartime year in Britain. Diane Lane was photographed in 1987. This image captured the American actress during the late 1980s when she was building her career in Hollywood film productions following her earlier work as a teenage actress. Annette Kellerman promoted a woman's right to wear a fitted one-piece bathing suit in 1907. She was later arrested for indecency for wearing the garment publicly, making her a notable figure in the history of women's swimwear. Peggy Santiglia was born on May 4, 1944 in Belleville, New Jersey. She is best known as lead singer of the Angels at age 18 on their 1963 pop hit My Boyfriend's Back. She is pictured with sisters Phyllis and Barbara Allbutt. Tina Turner was photographed in Paris in 1971 by photographer Patrice Habens. This image captured the American singer in the French capital during that year when she was still performing as part of the Ike and Tina Turner Revue. Mary Hopkin was born on May 3, 1950 in Pontardawe, Wales. The singer and songwriter is best known for her 1968 UK #1 single Those Were the Days, and was one of the first artists signed to the Beatles' Apple label. Agnes Moorehead passed away 52 years ago. The actress was known for her work in film and television, including her role as Endora on the television series Bewitched, which made her one of the most recognized character actresses of her era. Elvis Presley's girlfriend June Juanico was photographed standing beside his 1956 Cadillac. This image captured Juanico next to the automobile owned by Elvis Presley during the period when the two were in a relationship. The Jimi Hendrix Experience recorded Voodoo Chili on May 3, 1968. The track was featured on the Electric Ladyland double album, which became one of the most celebrated recordings in the history of rock music. Charlotte Rampling was photographed in 1975. This image captured the British actress during the mid-1970s when she was establishing herself as one of Europe's most prominent and critically recognized film performers. Swiss writer Annemarie Schwarzenbach was photographed at a ferry landing on a river in Tennessee while traveling across the United States with Barbara Hamilton Wright between 1936 and 1937. This image documented that American journey. A publicity shot was released for the 1954 Alfred Hitchcock film Rear Window. This promotional photograph was produced and distributed to advertise the film during its original theatrical release that year. Clara Bow was a silent film actress who became known as the It Girl and defined Hollywood fashion during the 1920s. She was one of the most famous and commercially successful actresses of the silent film era. Jane Mansfield was photographed at Cannes in 1958. This image captured the American actress at the famous French Film Festival during that year when she was one of Hollywood's most publicly recognized blonde bombshell performers. Princess Diana was photographed during a visit to Canada on May 1, 1986. This image captured the Princess of Wales during that official visit to the country in the spring of that year. Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley were photographed together backstage in 1956. This image captured two of the most significant figures in American music history together during the year both were actively recording and performing. Jimmy Carter appeared on stage at the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida on July 10, 1976. The Sunshine Jam was a benefit concert for his presidential campaign featuring Marshall Tucker Band, Charlie Daniels, The Outlaws, Jerry Jeff Walker, and 38 Special. Oxford Street in London, England, was photographed in 1920. This image captured one of the British capital's most famous commercial thoroughfares during the early 1920s, showing the street and its surroundings at that time. Pia Zadora was born on May 4, 1954. This image marks her birthday and celebrates the actress and singer who was born on that date and went on to build a career in both film and music over the following decades. The Paul Butterfield Blues Band performed at the Newport Folk Festival on July 25, 1965. This appearance at that famous Rhode Island music festival is considered a landmark moment in the history of American blues and folk music. Belinda Carlisle was photographed in 1986. This image captured the American singer during a period when she was transitioning from her role as lead vocalist of the Go-Go's toward her successful solo recording career. Samuel Johnson was born on this day in 1709. The English writer and lexicographer is one of the most celebrated literary figures in British history and is best known for his landmark work, A Dictionary of the English Language. Long Row in Nottingham, England was photographed in 1949. This image captured that well-known street in the English city of Nottingham during the late 1940s, in the years immediately following the end of the Second World War. A main street intersection in Norwich, Connecticut, was photographed on a rainy day in November of 1940 by photographer Jack Delano. This image documented a wet street scene in that New England city during that autumn month. Ron Carter was born on May 4, 1937, in Ferndale, Michigan. The double bassist has appeared on 2,221 recording sessions, making him the most recorded jazz bassist in history across a career spanning multiple decades. A lady posed for a photograph in Capri, Italy in June of 1959. This Kodachrome slide captured a woman at that famous Italian island location during a summer visit to one of the Mediterranean's most scenic destinations. Christine McVie was captured in a candid backstage moment during the 1977 Rumors tour. This photograph documented the Fleetwood Mac keyboardist and vocalist during one of the most commercially successful concert tour of that decade. Broome Street in Lower Manhattan, at building numbers 504 to 506, was photographed by Berenice Abbott for the Federal Art Project on October 9, 1935. The original image is archived at Shorpy Historical Photo Archive. Cat People was directed by Jacques Tourneur and released in 1942. This horror film was produced by RKO Pictures and became one of the most notable low-budget horror productions of the early 1940s in Hollywood. Workers at the Annan Flag Company in Verona, New Jersey, were photographed sewing the edge of an American flag in March of 1943. The acetate negative was taken by Marjorie Collins for the Office of War Information during wartime production. A Miss America contestant representing Washington had her hair fixed by a friend on September 8, 1945. This image captured a behind-the-scenes moment at the Miss America pageant during the first post-war competition of that contest. Elton John was photographed as a young person in 1953. This image captured the future British rock musician during his childhood years before he began his recording career and became one of the world's most successful entertainers. Czech composer Antonín Dvořák died on May 1, 1904, at age 62 from an undetermined illness. His best-known works include Symphony No. 7 in D minor and Symphony No. 9 in E minor, known as the New World Symphony. Farrah Fawcett and Robin Clark were photographed on the set of Sunburn in 1979. This image captured the two performers together during production of that film in the year it was being filmed and prepared for release. Stevie Nicks was photographed backstage at Oakland Stadium on May 1, 1976. This image captured the Fleetwood Mac vocalist at that California venue during the period when the band was actively touring and recording. Jean Harlow appeared in Dinner at 8, directed by George Cukor in 1933. The film was a major Hollywood production of that year and featured Harlow alongside a celebrated ensemble cast during the height of her stardom. The Empire State Building opened in New York City on May 1, 1931. The building became one of the most iconic skyscrapers in the world upon its opening and has remained a defining feature of the New York City skyline. Jenny Agutter and David Norton appeared together in An American Werewolf in London in 1981. The two actors starred in this horror film, which was released that year and became one of the most celebrated genre films of the decade. Grace Kelly was photographed on the set of her film Magambo in 1952. This image captured the American actress during production of that Hollywood film before she became Princess of Monaco following her 1956 marriage. Julie Is Her Name was a recording released around 1955, photographed by Leonard McCamer. This image documented the album or its associated materials during the mid-1950s period of American popular music production. Ashley Judd was photographed in 1996. This image captured the American actress during the mid-1990s when she was actively building her film career and establishing herself as a recognizable Hollywood performer. Elvis Presley was photographed stopping to sign autographs on a young boy's head. This image captured Presley in a candid public moment, interacting with a young fan during one of his many public appearances throughout his career. A lady was photographed at the beach in a Kodachrome slide taken around the 1940s. This color photograph captured a woman at an unidentified beach location during that decade when Kodachrome color film was widely used for personal photography. At the 1986 MTV Video Music Awards, Norwegian band a won 8 awards out of 11 nominations. Their hit Take On Me won 6 awards, including Best New Artist in a Video, Best Concept Video, and Viewer's Choice, while The Sun Always Shines on TV won 2. Nadia Comensai competed at the Montreal Olympics in 1976. The Romanian gymnast performed at those Summer Games, becoming the first gymnast in Olympic history to be awarded a perfect score of 10 by the judges. Robert Cummings was photographed reading the script for Dial M for Murder in 1954. This image captured the actor during pre-production or production of the Alfred Hitchcock film, which was released that year to wide audiences. A French woman was photographed carrying her baguette and 6 bottles of wine in Paris in 1945. This image captured a street scene in the French capital during the year France was liberated from German occupation at the end of World War II. The Morticians were one of Albuquerque, New Mexico's biggest local bands in the 1960s. They had no top 40 hits, but were known locally for songs including Now That You Left Me, Marie Marie, With Another Guy and I Don't Understand, and played alongside the Beach Boys. An African-American student was photographed eating lunch alone after being newly integrated into a high school in 1959. This image documented the lived experience of school desegregation in America during that period following the Supreme Court's ruling. Wendell Reed Corey was an American stage, film, and television actor who lived from March 20, 1914 to November 8, 1968. He served as president of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, a board member of the Screen Actors Guild, and on the Santa Monica City Council. Lynn Cartwright was an actress who lived from 1927 to 2004 and appeared in films, television shows, and stage plays, often alongside her husband Leo Gordon. She is best known for her roles in The Wasp Woman, Queen of Outer Space, and A League of Their Own. Jane was photographed during the 1970s. This image captured her during that decade when she was widely recognized as one of the most visually distinctive and stylish female personalities of that era in entertainment.